future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
All right, let me turn it down any further than that. You know what? We'll just do that a bit. Hey guys.
This is the future.
Stupid video. Okay.
Human error.
Hey, good evening. We have an email just so I know when to check back. ETA. I'll be doing the raffle towards the end, but I'm not gonna say a specific time because first I'm gonna go through the system, take a look at the blueprints, see how it's structured, answer questions. Well, I'm not like I didn't make this, so I don't know all like the answers to this system specifically, but I'll go into the blueprints and try to help answer any questions. Sorry, still moving things around here. Hey, Mr. Boutier, I've been following your stat system. Oh, nice. Thanks, man. I actually did a video that does it all in one. So if you're going through each individual, I would actually recommend just to check out the one video. Let me see if I can grab you the link. It'll save you a lot of time, and it's actually just a better system altogether. This one. Sorry, email was supposed to say ETA, just meaning I didn't know when you were going to start. But you're going now, so I'm here for it. Oh, for sure, man. No worries. Yeah, I was trying to make sure my sound was working, because for some reason last time I kept running into issues with my mic not registering. Yeah, but I don't like watching long videos on 3 hours. Oh, well, I broke it up into pieces, so you can actually just watch each step. So you don't have to watch it all at once. I tried to make it break it down as much as possible. But the longer video has all the chapters, but it's also, the system is just better in functionality. So that's why I recommend it. You can still watch the older videos. I'm not going to remove them or anything, but just my recommendation. Okay. Check. I'll definitely check it out next time my kids let me on my PC. Good luck, man. Nowadays, kids in technology are one and the same at this point. Okay, let me pull up Fab as well. Can I... Any day now, please. I know you guys are looking at nothing right now, so sorry. Give me a second. I'm literally just trying to get the OG main menu system. Anyway, so he renamed it, which I'm really happy about because it had a really long name previously. Anyhow, I wanted to say I'm a huge fan of your work. It's helped me create my passion project. Absolutely, man. I'm glad that my videos were helpful to you. If you have questions, things, join the Discord. I try to answer when I can. I know that I've been pretty quiet the last few months, but I mean, life happens. But I'll do my best, or somebody in the community will actually answer. We have a couple people that are really great with helping out people as well. Just as long as you keep it friendly. So, the intention for this live stream, if you're not on the Discord and you just popped in, I'm just going to be essentially doing a product review like the video that I made. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, like, just looking at the blueprints and the structures and stuff. I myself have not dug through everything in this. I've taken a look at some things to just make sure that I wasn't recommending a shitty product, basically, because that's just not something I typically do. Well, I don't really do product reviews, but nonetheless, I'll be going through and just taking a look and just giving comments. If you guys have any questions or want me to like open up something, I could definitely do that as well. So I'll go through and just be transparent on what is available in this. And for those that do not know what I'm even referring to, I am referring to OG main menu system. It's this whole entire menu system. It is replicated, has a character selection, supports gamepad, keyboard. There's like a whole settings menu. It also has different language support. You can add more languages, etc. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel of what is in this again, but there's like a whole ass list you could just drop down and see. And he also has a Discord as well. Is this system also good for making a single player game, or would that be overkill? So it depends on what you're looking for. There's some aspects that would be nice. So if I was to go into this, and let's say I full screen. So I mean, it's still a main menu system. So if we click play, we end up having this menu. Let me mute the settings. I feel like that's gonna hurt your guys' ears. Okay, we'll just apply it. Okay, so you still get a menu. You go in, you have like a tab list, you have character selection. There's like events that you could put. It is mainly designed to be multiplayer. You can edit the features for like single player, but you'd have to remove a lot of things. Ultimately, if you're doing single player and if you know how to build some of the stuff, you may just want to do that yourself. But if you wanted to add like any type of multiplayer aspect of any kind, it comes in handy. Trying to think of what else, because I'm like, I guess if you have like daily challenges, you got like map selection. I'm trying to think of single players I've thought of, but you probably wouldn't want a lot of this. The settings part is nice, which you could literally take all of that and it would be pretty nice for you to use. I'd say a lot of this like play screen right here is pretty useless to single players. I mean, like, why would you need a chat if you're talking to yourself? I'm like, for the price point, I don't think I would get this for a single player, if I'm all honesty. Because I think it's... Well, mine shows in Canadian. Just because I'm in Canada right now. But it's like 60-something Canadian, which I think translates to like 45 USD or something along the lines. But that kind of shows the general functionality of this as well. So you have like multiplayer profiles. So if you wanted to give yourself some random stuff, and then if we were to end the game and go back in, oop, wrong button. It's Alt P. And then we still got the settings up on top. I like the settings menu a lot, though. Because most of the time, all I see is like very generic things being built. Like I think even with my common UI, the only like graphic thing I handled was like resolution. And this actually gives you a whole drop-down list of resolutions that you support. You can switch through languages. I mean, VSync, very standard. Dynamic resolution. Adjust the game. Oh, I guess. And then... Oh, I can't go higher than 120. That may be a limit he set. But yeah, it also has like key bindings and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go through things and what I like. If anybody has questions, like feel free to just ask. And then until then, I'm just going to kind of navigate as I go through. And when I decide to do the raffle, I will just let everybody know. And whoever is currently here at that point in time, I will put their name in. Is that you work? This is not my work. This is just one of our community members. He ended up making his own tool, and he sent it to me. He gave me some free keys to give out to the community as well, and then he also uses common UI throughout all of it. Yeah, there will be 2 people that will receive a key when I do the raffle. So they will get this main menu system. Do you have a good tutorial on how to do a similar settings menu where you can change the key bindings of the enhanced inputs? Yeah, it's one of my common UI tutorials. Oh man, which one? Hold on. It's one of these. It may be the full guide somewhere around here. This was back when I did not have updated thumbnails. Do we see full guide anywhere? Oh, complete guide. I should really rename that. I think this one does. Hold on. Chapters. Oh. These are buttons, text. No, it's not this one. I have a lot of videos, so sorry. It took me a second to figure out which one it was. Main menu series. Activatable widget, button styles. Oh, there's my fucking face. Man, I look like shit. Setup menu. No, it's not this one. Settings, auto widgets. Oh, I think I found the... No. There we go. Alright, it took me a while, but it's this video. I should really do an updated one, though. Let's see, what is it? Hitch, I don't know. This one. There we go. Yeah, no worries, man. It covers... Man, I don't like looking at myself. So this is technically part 2. I think it's because like both were pretty long. One of them is covering how the UI sets up. So if you want to do part 1 to view how to set up all the UI that I showed, and then part 2 is where we get into like all the functionalities and things like audio settings, key bindings, graphics, stuff like that. I think eventually I'll end up doing a new one on this because this was like last year. Common UI has had a lot of changes since then too, so we can make things a bit easier. And also I just learned certain things to make life a bit easier. So maybe at a later point in time I'll do that. I make no promises because shit happens. Okay, so let's fucking move that back over. Dun, 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 dun. Back in here, I don't think I need to demonstrate the functionalities again. So, can we get off of full screen? Cool. I was taking a peek at all of his organization, and there's just a shit ton of folders. Let's... Oh, is this just all the common UI stuff? UI generic... Yeah. Ooh, what's transition map? Is this just an empty map? Yeah. Probably uses that in code to like transition to things. Obviously. I'm just curious about what everything is set up like. Let's go into... No, not project settings. I wanted to go into editor preferences because I hate when the new windows open up in another tab, and then I'm also going to turn off autosave because bane of my existence. Specifically when live streaming, things like that. Is this just like his overall menu? Why does he have 4 stacks for it? Game UI, menu, and module. What are you using all this? This stack layers are game things like the HUD, game UI, menus. Oh, okay, so he just basically has high tier widget and then separated everything else for, I guess, game HUD. No, yeah, game HUD, menus. Okay. So like the layer like inventory, menu, things like pop up. Okay. And then it's just Jesus Christ. I'm sad to see this. God, there must be a better way to do this. I mean, I think the main thing is that you just can't do like a switch on gameplay tags. I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh wait, can you? No, I don't think that actually works. Wait, you can. So you could do UI base game. Oh. And then there's game UI. Put your stacks in a T map with the tags as the key to find by key. Oh, yeah. What's a T map? Or a map. So if you did a new variable, I don't know, widget map. This is not my project, so any edits I do, it's not actually going to do anything. I may just submit other suggestions to him. I've given him like a long list, so he loves me greatly for all of my suggestions. Or like I'm probably overworking him to death. So if he looks at this later, I'm sorry, but I'm also not. Okay, so what is a gameplay tag as the key? Or was it gameplay container? No, it's just structure, isn't it? Can I don't know. I'll change it to. I don't think I actually know the difference between container structure and yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that off on the side because I think, technically speaking, you could do a switch too. But I think your suggestion, try, is less manual. Anyway, so the other one was what? Activatable widget stack. Activatable widget stack. Object reference. Containers have multiple tags flagged in them. It's like an array of tags, basically. Oh. Oh. Wait, why is he using that here then? So like a dictionary in Python? Yeah, basically. The only thing is with Unreal Engine, the maps can only have one key and one value. So unlike dictionaries where you can have a lot of different values. I don't know how to word that correctly, but yeah. Inside of one key. Or like how you can have a dictionary inside of a dictionary. Anyways, lost in thought. Widget map. Do I have to set the value? Is there a way to use the designer's values? I don't think so, right? You'd probably have to have some like initialization, assumingly. Like a construct. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but like again, not my project, so I'm not gonna do the best thing in the world here. You should be able to set defaults. But the values for the widgets, though, I'm not sure if you can, or would it have to be like a different type? Because object reference doesn't work. I don't think class reference would work at all here either. It's probably gonna break shit, but yeah. Didn't think so. Anyways, back to object. Oh, wait. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it's because widgets aren't going to allow you to use the, like, designer references without, like, calling it somewhere in a function. I think, like, C++ could technically do a workaround for that because it has a constructor before this actual construct. Anyways, we'll go through here. Add all of these. All right, I said I wasn't gonna like try to make it pretty, but like also at the same time, this is freaking horrendous. Okay, at least that keeps some sanity. Okay, so let's just grab all of these. I wish I could just highlight all of them and drag them all. Fortunately, you can't do that. You can reference them in C++, Sigh, Blueprints, Shakespeare's. Yeah, it's there's its ups and downs. Okay, so we're just gonna match everything up. Thank God his naming convention is consistent. Okay. Theoretically, we now have a map. And then we could do like find, I think. Let's just do a dot and plug all these in. Look at me editing his stuff. He's gonna be so happy I'm doing this. Also, I hate that he has all these wires crossing everywhere. That hurts. And now I can properly disconnect this and mess around on my own. Okay. Find. I can't plug that in. I have to. Do you have to like break? Oh. That's why he does this. I'm so lost. Why is this? Yeah, he's passing a tag container. The thing is, he passes a tag container, and what I'm trying to understand is the first check is going to check to see, okay, if it contains base game, then do this. And then he removes the tag. But then you're done. Yeah. So I'm like, this should just be a gameplay tag instead of a container. Because you're not actually utilizing more than one tag. You're only using one and then you just remove it. But this also means somewhere he's storing his tags. Or actually, I don't even know, because he's passing along a reference. Does the reference even retain the original container? All right, I gotta see where this is called. You could just end up with bugs. I think at the end of the day, if there was more than one tag, it's just gonna choose the highest tier one, and then you're done. But then it just moves on. So I wouldn't say that there's bugs, but like you're just not doing anything with it. Because anything after the game menu will never get called, is if this exists. And I'm not sure if that's intentional or just a missed thing. Yeah, right. That's a bug though, right? Yeah, if you accept a certain stack but another one gets chosen. Yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, tracking why and where is going to be a nightmare. I need to see where this gets called. So when a widget is pushed onto a layer, it replaces the current widget. Okay, but where? Core UI. Does it get called here? All right. Reference viewer. Okay, it's only called in the HUD. Add asset. All right. Let's see. This is the base class for all other HUDs. Blueprints inherit. Yeah. Okay. So this is where we add it. When we remove a widget. Yeah. Okay, when we push. Stack type. Okay. Yeah, I just think it's an oversight. Because even right here, the way that he's using it, he's only using one at a time. If I open up the other HUDs, my assumption is he's only using one. Yeah, where are these HUDs? Fucking hell. HUD? No, where the shit? Blueprints? Okay. There we go, okay. My assumption is it's also going to say push and it's going to be one tag. Yeah. One tag. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a container. What I'm assuming is what happened is that when creating a variable, so if like we did this and he typed gameplay, he could have just clicked the wrong one. And then from there, he just made it work. But I'm pretty sure we could switch that to tag and it would be perfectly fine. I think I could potentially break the whole project if I'm wrong, though, but fucking worth it. Let's find out. Okay, so push widget. Well, we're gonna do gameplay tag. I feel so bad for him because he just wanted me to showcase this, and now I'm like, anyways, let's edit his stuff. Okay, and then we can just do like find, and then if we do find it, oh shit, it needs to be a class, not a widget. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Wait. This is the class. But the widget I find is this. Okay, no, I'm figuring it out. Yeah, you're right. And we'll do activatable widget class. Move that over here. And then we don't need to do remove because there's no actual point in that. Bam! Look at that. We're done. Now, the biggest thing is I potentially just broke so many of his widgets. Because now if we do compile, stack type does not equal to anything, because... Okay, so I'm going to have to fix all these, I think. Stack type needs to be gameplay. Wait, what the shit is happening here? Why can I not edit this function? This is not even a function in the HUD. Is it? Oh, it is. It's over here somewhere. Maybe? Go over here. Push widget to stack. It's the interface. Okay, so game interfaces. Now we gotta track all this down. Go figure, it's the one with the HUD. Thank God for his naming conventions. Push widget to stack. It's now gonna be gameplay tag. Okay. Now I gotta go through and do all these edits. Pretty sure all of these are broken now. Menu. We good here? Nah. Shit. Game. Time is it? Okay. We're fine. Okay. Go over here. Menu. Hey. I said refresh. Alright. Man. If I miss one, I'm just gonna cause like a bunch of bugs. What are you working on today, Try? Or, yeah, I'm just gonna call you Try for the sake of this stream. Okay. I think we missed one? No, we're good here. Lobby's good. Alright, let's see if we broke anything. Combat today? Oh. Is the combat decided? I'm trying to figure out how vague I need to be, but... Oh, shit. Okay, so main menu's broken. And that's because I failed to fill out the map. So or maybe it's because okay, wait, what if I do construct? I think it's because other things are calling. Is there a clear? Yeah. Which may be causing this to fail. Because the HUD is probably calling a push immediately. Yeah. Access none in U class. Yeah. To be honest, doesn't matter. Hey, I mean, man, I ain't trying to get sued. I ain't got fucking 20K. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if any decisions were made. Yeah, I think the HUD is calling push on begin play. Add to viewport. If I add a delay, will anything matter? Nah. In HUD base, push. Now, adding a delay here doesn't matter because that just delays when it gets created. So when it gets pushed, show loading screen, module. What if I add a delay here? Anything? Nope. We're still breaking shit. In the main menu, we missed something. Game. And game. Okay, what about now? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's go remove our delay though, because it's not helping. We get? Okay, we hit play. We got everything over here. Fuck yeah. Let's switch over here, hit play. Ah, shit, our pop-ups aren't working. Built a robust two-way system with gas abilities. Since single-player attackers send their hit data as gameplay events, recipients access the data and figure out the damage they should take. Okay. If they counter, parry, etc., send the respawn back to the attacker. Nice. How long have you been working on that? That seems quick, because I feel like you were working on something else the other day. But then again, you work fast. What is this? Another error. Access none. This is what happens when you fucking change things and you don't actually know everything. We don't mess about, yo. Today, fucking hell. Okay, game UI, menu, module. Cool. You go in here. We just find it. I mean, this seems fine, functionality-wise. I just think something is probably getting called before anything is set. So what if I... Okay, so no, it's set. Game stack. Okay, everything's good. What about when I hit play? Unknown. What are we passing along? Oh, no tag. So it just means I probably fucked up somewhere. All right. Somewhere in the lobby, perhaps? Boom. Boom. If you're getting null in the functions before the mat has the instance? No. When I hit the lobby button, so let's I'll toggle that right now. It's strictly happening for the pop-up. So this pop-up is not working. So I think, yeah, overall every pop-up is not working. And that's where we're getting the fails. So I think I fucked up somewhere in the HUD. The problem is, I don't know fucking where that's at. And there's so many folders. Is it menus? Home screen? Modes? Oh shit. Okay. Yo, I just want to find the on click, please. All right, take me here. Okay, get owning player, get HUD. There it is. And that is probably happening everywhere. I don't know to the extent of where that goes. Is there a place for all the pop-ups? No, not really. I feel like I have to open up every widget and just compile to see if it's gonna break or not. Because I don't know how many things are calling this interface. I guess I can check. Does the reference viewer work with, I mean, it does. Okay, so we start from widgets for here. Browse to asset. Hit compile. Wow, this would be a pain in the ass for him to fix. Okay. And we go over here. Hit compile. We got menu. Menu. Again, if anybody has questions, feel free to ask. I can literally stop what I'm doing and move over to that. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna fuck around however I want. Just came to live stream. What are you trying to fix? I made some changes to this product. So instead of using this function here, I shifted over to using a map. And then in turn, I also changed the input so that instead of being a gameplay tag container, it's just a gameplay tag. Just some minor changes. Oh, Mert, how you doing, man? It's been a while. The snowball effect. Yeah. I make this guy want to, like, blow his brains out, because I just continuously nag him for things that I like. Poor guy. He works fast, though. So, one of the things he's pretty good about. Alright, how many freaking... Wow, this gets called in, like, everything. Holy crap. Alright, we've almost narrowed down all the widgets. Alright, so theoretically, we should not get errors anymore. Let's hope. Okay, so we go through here. All our pop-ups are working. Okay. I hit play. Yeah, we can move that around. Fuck yeah. Oh, the text is moving now. Look at that. Just minor details though. When using an interface to interact with another actor object, is it okay to pass the player reference as an input? Yeah. I mean, if you want to pass along the reference of the player, you can do that as well. I mean, technically speaking, in like any blueprint, you can kind of do get player character. But if you already have a reference to the character, you could pass it along. Or if it's multiplayer, then yes. Just yes, pass along the reference. Okay, so I think we got everything to work. Everything creates. We can game menu. Cool, cool. Yeah, everything works. Oh, was this something else that I was fucking with? I think this was before you guys, though. Before the stream. Yeah, pay no mind to that. Anyways, I think at this point in time, we can do the raffle. Let's see, who's here? We got 6 people? Cool. So, one of you... Oh, if the names are here. I only see 4. If you guys are in this, then leave a comment so I can actually see if you're actually here or if you're just lurking. Kapow. Ahoy! Can I easily copy these? Will it let me? Does it copy? Oh, it does! I just gotta remove me, though. Okay, we got... one more person. Alright. I'll give people, like, fucking 30 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that matches everybody, because if we exclude me... You could totally dump me from the list. Alright, well, 2 people are gonna get it. Tricell, willing to give up on himself. That sounded a lot darker than I meant. We have you to write our UI. Yeah, fuck. You're right. Okay. And I think we waited enough. I have no fancy cut countdown, so let's just click it. I wish I could make this like extra long. Just to have it. Wait, why are there blank spaces? What is this? Did I fuck this up? I think I fucked it up. Look at that. Nobody wins. Everybody loses. What the fuck is... Nobody wins. Jesus. What if this? Do I gotta just... Yo, I had this working a second ago, I swear. God damn it. Fuck it. We'll refresh. What if I paste? Look at that. We're all back to normal. Nothing happened. Anywho, carrying on. Alright, so Hicks, make sure to DM me in Discord. Next is going to be between you three and it looks like it's going to be Mert. All right. So Hicks and Mert, just DM me on Discord and I'll get you guys the keys. Thanks, Big Smoke, and I'm just going to say Jay just because I feel like I'm going to really butcher that, so I'm sorry. I'm white. But thank you both for just being a part of it anyways. If we end up having another raffle at another time, hope to see you guys again. But yeah, just DM me, you two. I will get you guys those keys. Jay, cool, bro. For sure, man. No, I appreciate it. And again, this is the OG main menu system. You can see it. You can see the documentation and everything. But that was the whole point of our stream, is just to go over there. I'm sure he's going to fucking lose his mind when he finds out I just redid his stuff for no reason. All right. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll try to do some streams one day. I make no promises, but I am working on some shorter videos for the inventory system so that you guys don't have to sit and watch 4-hour videos. Can you show how he created the pop-up? Do you mean like the push widget function, or you mean like the literal pop-up in the menu? I was about to end my stream, but I'll answer your question first. Because the setup is basically just activatable stacks. The pop-up. Okay, so, I mean, he has different pop-ups, but let me... The one that's called literal pop-up. Looks like he put an overlay, and then he put the actual pop-up as a notice. It looked like the universal one on how he handled which button was pressed. That's pop-up window. No, that's message. I think it's called module. Let me see. No, that's modes. Actually, I don't know. I think they're all labeled as something else. Can you clarify which one? Because it's probably... I'd have to look into it. Because they're all different pop-ups. I don't think he has a universal, this is one for all type situation. because it does look like he has a different pop-up for like the party join. He has a different one for here when you hit play, because he has this modes one. It's the sound shit again. And there's actually quite a lot in this. I have not went through to debug all of this yet. Or not debug, sorry. Just analyze. But all his pop-ups, basically, the design is he throws down a overlay, and then he just does some customization with, looks like buttons. Yeah. Which they're all common button bases, and he just designs those buttons. So based upon whatever their on-clicked is, they call their event. And he actually passes along the button that's clicked in a dispatcher. But he does have a Discord. He has lots of documentation on everything. So if you actually went over here, there's documentation on how everything is set up. So you could read through this to take a look if you have any like specific questions on how he did things. And then he has a Discord as well. Yeah, use an event dispatcher. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot better to just create your own event dispatcher when you're doing like special buttons and stuff like that. Otherwise, you end up having just pulling more variables, but. So we most likely bind the dispatcher when he adds the pop-up to the stack. Yeah, he would most likely be binding to this on-clicked event. So wherever this modes is being referenced, I'm pretty sure we can find it. Reference viewer. It's in the home menu. Oh, this one is going to be fucking large. And if we go into this graph, or not. There is no binding. No, I'm in the wrong widget, clearly. Or it's not actually listening to this one. I wonder if he has an interface that's 4 buttons. Possibly. I'd have to look through his documentation to figure it out, but there's a lot more stuff going on here. I'm not planning on dissecting all of that at the moment, but again, you could probably ask him. He'd probably know a lot quicker than me, because I'd have to read through all this stuff to figure it out. But I wanted to stream just for an hour to just go over it. And for both of you, I'll send over those right after this stream, which will be in a kind of like a couple of seconds. But thanks for everybody for stopping by. And yeah, I'll try to get more videos out soon. Have a good rest of your guys' Sunday, Monday, whatever day it is, time, etc. Good night, good morning. Peace.